Konami recently released the new legendary structure deck right around the price point of $30. Shu and Trif see competitive success with a budget version of Mitsurugi Sky Striker. Now those two players have a lot of accolades and they're way more experienced than me. So today I'm going to take the deck to locals and see how well it bodes for your average everyday player. Both Trif and Shu have different lists, and while net decking either one of them is probably more than good enough, I'm going to tweak deck just a little bit to how I think I prefer I want to play it. Whether that's better or worse, we'll see, but it doesn't hurt to try. So I finished putting together the deck, and I know this seems weird for a striker deck, but it's 43 cards. The last 3 cards are basically Upstart Goblin. So I only played the Mitsu cards that you need for the combo and the starters. I incorporated hand traps as well as Droplet. Droplet is just the best card in the game at the moment, and I kept hand traps in because Ash obviously hits Charmies and stuff, but it's also a really good card to draw into off of Engage. Nib is just one of the best cards in the game in terms of letting you not die, and if you make it to the next turn in this deck, you super kill your opponent. Because we have no Feral Imps, I played 3 Upstart just to help you see the Mitsurugi engine a little bit more consistently. Then for the Sky Striker stuff, I maxed out on Ray because it's really good going second. Linkage is the same thing. You just have to play 1 Hornet and 1 Lemnis Gate. And then I have 5 extra non-engine cards essentially. The siding patterns for this deck are a little chalked unfortunately. You do get a lot of good cards in the structure deck, but it's not like you have all your staples. So I broke it down into some additional bricks you can play going first. As well, I played Wosu for Lunalight and Magatama because it's technically a die-fi out. And then when we go second, we can just set out all the hand traps essentially and max out on these cards. Thrust is actually not bad post-side going first as well because we'll have Purification in the deck. For the extra deck, the only cards you super need are Zero, Kagari, and Camellia. The only card that I'm playing that I didn't see other people playing is this Engage Zero. This card is low-key like pretty good. You can use it to negate like an Arthalion that they summon, just as an example. Yeah, so it's the day after locals, and I have to say, this deck was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. My locals is typically 3 rounds. The first round, I played against Pure Mitsurugi, and the striker cards hard carried that matchup. I ended up 2-0ing him, and then for my second round, I played against Makanko, and I would have 2-0'd, but I super threw the second game. Basically, the out with the striker cards is to use Lindisgate because it doesn't target, but I only had 1 Sky Striker spell in the graveyard like an idiot, and I had like 3 links. So obviously, like, it has to be an equal number, so I wasn't able to bounce back the Holy. I'm like still kicking myself in the butt over that. It was actually such a bad play. Because of that mistake, I made sure not to mess it up in the 3rd game. And then round 3, I played against Vanquish Soul. I got shifted game 1 and like tried to play out the game for like way too long. But then game 2, I decided to go second and send him first. And then I just went like Lightning Storm, Raigeki, Chain Linkage, and did like the right OTK. It was pretty much the end of local, so we didn't play out game 3, but the deck actually felt really good. I also never decided to go first once. I just like decided to send people first when I lost, and it worked out. So to that effect, I think Trif's list is objectively just better. This deck is super fun though. I didn't really expect to super love this deck, but I genuinely think I'm just gonna play this at locals instead of Draco Tail. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out this other one I have here. I think you'll like it.